morning moon. Morning woo, morning woo. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, morning, my morning woo. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you. Morning woo, morning woo.
Rise and shine. Happy Devil's Thursday. This is The Morning Woo. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Mobile Command Center in an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey. Actually, I'm in some parking lot at some mall in Northwest Jersey. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. As we got some breaking news this morning coming over the wire about 10 minutes ago that Timo Meier is taking a leave of absence due to a personal matter, a family health matter, unfortunately. So Timo Meier will be taking a leave of absence. That coming over the wire about at 9 a.m. Eastern. Tom says, morning woo, now the day officially starts. Yeah, I have to test out the mobile studios, the mobile command center, because when breaking news happens and I'm not at the bunker, I got to get it to you quickly. Whether it's the morning woo, the woo report, whatever, we want to get it to you quickly as soon as possible. A. Russo, Dougie Palat, Lamico to the moon. All this trade talk. I can't get enough of it. Make it stop. Make it stop. Maria, happy Devil's Thursday to you. Saying morning all. At Brian Cloyd, now it'll be even harder for the Devils to win games without Meier, Pesce, and Jack Hughes out of the lineup. Yeah, Timo Meier has been, for the most part, has been pulling his own weight and trying to help the team, but the team is going to have to figure things out. Luckily, it's happening now, not in April. Ted says, hi, all. We're cooked tonight. No doubt betting Tampa tonight. Easy money. Well, you know what? I hate betting against my team, but as a New York Mets fan, I might be doing that in Steve Cohen's casino one day. Let's see. Tom says the car woo. On the road woo, says Maria. Well, yeah, because this is going to be a normal thing sooner or later. I've worked pretty diligently and hard on building a mobile studio where I could take it to a wedding. I could take it to a bar mitzvah. If you want me to do it there, I could do it in the middle of the mall. I could come to your bunker and do the morning woo. We're probably going to have a contest on that very soon. Also, we got Rangers Suck fortune cookies. I got to get that out to Lupus Not Is and Wimpy. Going to have to get in contact with you both. No Timo time, big downer, says Maria. Yeah, it is a little bit of a downer. Let's say Harris Enerson, 4595, leave of absence, WTF. Yeah, I know, but, there's a rule here on the Let's Go Devils podcast, and I think the Devils have this rule. Family and health comes first. And if it's family, in this case, it's both family and health, which I feel bad for. Let Timo go. We got his back. We'll figure it out. Both the players on the ice, the fans off the ice, we'll figure it out. Harris says, damn, I just bought tickets tonight, too. Well, why don't you come to American Whiskey in the Attic to see the Let's Go Devils podcast, Game Day Live, and Devils After Dark? Lupus not his. Third line opportunity. Need more downtown Connor Brown. Yeah, downtown Connor Brown, aside from that mistake he made behind the net, downtown Connor Brown is back and engaged. That third line won that game against Ottawa for your New Jersey Devils. Remember that. That third line. The Devils need that third line. And what about Ryan O'Reilly? I just saw an article, Spectors Hockey. We had Lyle Richardson on last night on the State of the Fan Address. And, oh, by the way, big thank you to Hockey on Tap podcast, Billy Dean, for filling in because we had another emergency even on the podcast. Again, family and health comes first. That's the number one rule. That's the golden rule that we live by. I'll die on the hill on that rule. Family and health comes first before anything. And we had a situation as well. Billy Dean, we went far deep into the farm system of the eBubs. We have the emergency backup broadcaster, or it could be eBup. I don't know which one sounds better, eBub or eBup, emergency backup podcaster. So we went into the deep in the farm system. We pulled Billy Dean out. He was called up as an emergency call-up, filled in beautifully doing the interview with Lyle Richardson yesterday. But Lyle Richardson was saying, you know, what we've been saying all along. It's all about the money. The money. The Devils have a lot of money, but there's only a certain amount of money that you're allowed to spend each year. It's called the salary cap. There's nothing you can really do about it other than try to finagle and make things work. And I think Tom Fitzgerald's having a tough time because I can't even crunch the numbers realistically how Tom Fitzgerald can actually pull this off with Quinn Hughes. I'm sure that's probably pissing off Jim Rutherford because he's probably thinking, come on, Tommy, I want it now. You know, Jim Rutherford, again, is what Lyle Richardson said yesterday. He has no patience. No patience, my friends. You know, he's kind of like the new age millennial. You know, no patience at all. Me, I want it now. But Tom Fitzgerald's trying to figure this thing out, how it's going to work. Whether you like it or not, the Devils are in the mix. Michael Hayes says, nice car. Yes to David's place. Yes, David Decker of Town Toyota in beautiful Ledgewood, New Jersey. Off of Route 46, I think it's westbound side. Get your Toyota today at David Decker, Town Toyota, beautiful Ledgewood, New Jersey. I can attest to it. The Let's Go Devils podcast and Let's Go Devils podcast fans all buy their Toyotas from David Decker. Now, this vehicle I'm in, it's called the General Woo. It's the mobile command center, the Primetime Radio Studios mobile command center. This is not a Toyota. I bought this before I really knew David Decker, and it's still running, and it's called the General Woo. One day I'm just going to have a, you know how in Dukes of Hazzard they had the, well, I'm going to have something that, when I press the horn, it's just going to go, woo! Anyway, that was a little too loud. Let's see. Matty Ice 30 says, what's worse, being a Devils fan or a Mets fan? How about all the above? Look, all my teams suck this year. Let me tell you want to hear the sucking? Except for the Devils. I mean, do the Devils suck? But let's just say the Devils have sucked because last 10 years it's been mostly cold. I'm a Devils fan. I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Penn State football fan. Penn State anything fan. Penn State football, they barely beat Rutgers. And had they lost that game to Rutgers, which they easily could have, I probably will quit sports. I probably would have quit sports, and there would have been no more podcasts anymore. I literally would have quit. I would quit and go in hiding had that happen. Fortunately, it didn't. And this is no knock on Rutgers fans. I'm just saying that if Rutgers had beaten Penn State in that football game in Piscataway, I probably would have quit sports and started a new hobby. Maybe I would have gone fishing or something. And also, I'm a Giants fan, and that's been a debacle, like total debacle. And, basketball, I follow the Nets. I used to be a hardcore Knicks fan, but I just don't like Jim Dolan, especially when he traded away Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. Did not agree with that whatsoever. He has problems with Charles Oakley, banned him from the building, all that shenanigans. Never liked James Dolan at all. So that's where I'm at with that. Being a Jets fan, yeah, that's a lot of torture there. You make one freaking guarantee, and suddenly you haven't done anything since Super Bowl III. But let me tell you, folks. We got a lot of people on right now. I'm in the middle of nowhere in the mobile command center in the Primetime Radio Mobile Studios. And subscribe to this podcast on YouTube at Let's Go Devils. Set the alerts. Facebook, Instagram, Twitch at Let's Go Devils Podcast, and on our Twitter account at Let's Go Devils Pod, or X, at Let's Go Devils Pod, 15 characters or less. I'm hoping that Elon would make it like 20 characters so I could just spell it out. But no, my OCD is killing me. But it's at Let's Go Devils Pod on X. Jason, no, Timo, we're cooked. Max, morning, woo. There's no shot. Click the like button, says Ted. What happened to Timo? Leave of absence, Max. Family matter, unfortunately. But let's just hope everything's okay in the Timo Meier family. That's the most important thing. Michael Shane says, bro, imagine a third line of Gritzik, O'Reilly, and Brown. Woo! Now, you talk about this Quinn Hughes trade. I want Ryan O'Reilly now. Not so much Stamkos, Ryan O'Reilly. Okay, you bring a third line center. You move Cody Glass, who's played well at third line. You put him on the fourth line. You can roll 4 lines. And then if you can add a winger. And we talked about we talked about wingers that we could add for Jack Hughes. Again, the Quinn Hughes thing is just like your heart wants it just because it'd be kind of cool to have the 3 brothers. But your rational thinking says, no, I want to win a Stanley Cup first. Then bring Quinn Hughes. In a perfect world, I would like to have all above. I would like to have Quinn Hughes. I would like to have Nemeth still on the team, even though you have Quinn Hughes. I would love to have Ryan O'Reilly on the third line. And I would like to bring in, let's shoot for the moon here, Tage Thompson or Jason Robertson as the left winger for Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. In a perfect world, I would do that. But that damn salary cap is getting in the way. It's not going to happen. So if all that right now, I wait on Quinn Hughes. I take that risk 2 years, year and a half really, till he's in free agency. Or you go with, well, I would wait for that Quinn Hughes. I would get Ryan O'Reilly, and then maybe try to get that winger if you can move it. But you got a lot of no movement clauses. Tom Fitzgerald seems to be one of these player-friendly GMs, trying to build that culture, trying to build that belief that this is more than just a business, that this is a family. The salary cap is rising a little bit. Yeah, in the next 2 years, it's going up. It's going up. Jason O says, Pickles on the wing. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Lupus not his. I want O'Reilly scoring goals. Yeah, O'Reilly Auto Parts, right? Oh, I want Ryan O'Reilly badly. It's true. If you have downtown Connor Brown on the right wing, and you have Gritzik on the left wing, which Gritzik and Nemec has basically kept this team afloat with all these injuries. Let's just be honest with you. Give those kids some credit. Those young kids have performed, and performed above expectations of what you think about this New Jersey Devils team. They've done a great job as they are. Bring in Ryan O'Reilly. That's right, John Sumner. And thank you for agreeing. And, folks, you don't always have to agree with me. I say a lot of stupid crap on this podcast. But that's okay. Because what I've always wanted was to have it's three Devils fans at a bar talking Devils hockey. Not everybody's going to agree. But we're all on the same team. You know, there's different ways to look at things. You know the saying, you know, there's 5 ways to skin a cat. I don't know who made up that phrase. It's kind of disgusting, but yeah, there's 5 different ways to go about this. But one thing's for sure. This 3-game homestand. Let's talk about the 3-game homestand. Tonight, against the Tampa Bay Lightning, I'll be there, Game Day Live and Devils After Dark at American Whiskey in the attic, 3rd floor. Take the elevator, take the stairs. We'll be up there. But we also got Saturday against the Ducks, who have performed very well this season. Traffic is going to be a nightmare, apparently. They're going to be closing off streets. It's going to be traffic jam. You got to go on McCarter Highway to go in. They're encouraging public transportation. Announcement made by the New Jersey Devils. I have never taken the train to Newark for a Devils game. Never. I have never done that. And I will never do that. I don't know why. This is just a quirk of mine. I never believed in mass transportation. I'm dead serious. I've never believed in it. Yeah, I go on airplanes, fly commercial. Yeah, you know. But anytime I go into the city, nope, I got to be in a car. Don't want to do the subways anymore. I used to commute into the city. Years ago, when I worked in Manhattan, going through Hoboken, the PATH trains, whatever. Nope, not for me anymore. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. 4th line, Michael Shane says, Nason Glass Cotter. Woo! That looks good. That looks good. And the bottom 6 is what the Devils need to fix. The bottom 6. It's not really fix, but enhance. Bringing Ryan O'Reilly changes everything. And plus, you've got leadership. Leadership is everything right now. You want all these players to be leaders. Jason Glendening has been awful. He's been pretty good on faceoffs, though. You have to admit that. Ted says NJ Transit is decent. Are you serious, Ted? Every time I'm on NJ Transit, it's always delays. But Sam, I'm with you about MTA New York subways. Sorry, I'm just caught something in my throat. Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you, this is not the ceremonial sip, by the way, but just let me clear my throat. But yeah, look, like when I go to when back in the day, City Field, never took mass transit. Never. Well, actually, that's not true. Only once. And the only reason why I took mass transit was it was a spur of the moment. Hey, let's go to a Mets game. Didn't have my car with me. And this is before Uber. That's the only time I ever took the 7 line to the Mets game. Anyway. So, Let me know what you think. I mean, you think the Devils are going to survive tonight? John Sumner says, Sam, to add beef and toughness to this team, Fitzy needs to look to Seattle at the trade deadline. Two names, Mason Marchman and defense, Jamie Olashek, 6'7", 245 shot blocking machine. Hey, I love that beef. I love that beef. And I don't like the criticism of some people, and I'm not, again, it's nothing personal. I just have a different opinion about, like, the beef that Fitzy brought, a couple off seasons ago with Dylan and Pesci and, and the rest. And I'll tell you can never get enough beef. You got to stockpile beef. Beef comes at a premium. Shot blocking is a big thing. I'll tell you, right now. R.I.P. Woo report. No. Just to let you know, folks, that I am actually in a spot. This is actually, in full disclosure, I'm in a spot where there is no cellular service right now. There's none. This is a dead spot. I actually purposely, no joke, is testing this mobile studios in an actual dead spot when you actually have no cellular signal. I'm using the satellite dish right now, the Starlink alone, and my audio should be up right now. I'm getting texts from Max and Mrs. Wu that the audio is out. But as far as I'm concerned, the audio should be back on. And to let you guys know, and close and open the app again. And Ted says the Wu report is breaking news. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is the Woo report. But the Morning Woo is just your morning podcast. If there's breaking news during the morning, But yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm experimenting with satellite internet right now in a dead spot where you literally do not have cellular signal. Like none. I tried to put up a cellular antenna. I still can't even ping Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile. So just a little geek talk, a little tech talk there in the morning. This is what we do here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. We have a thing called a lab. We do experiments. This is an experimental podcast today. In the labs, we create stuff like Ranger Suck fortune cookies, Ranger Suck T-shirts. We create Ranger Suck confetti, amongst others. It's the research and development team is top notch. We develop technologies that nobody in the world would have. So in case there is the world ends, there's a nuclear catastrophe here in New Jersey, you have three things. You have, let's see, what do you have? You have death, taxes, and the Let's Go Devils podcast. That's all you'll have. Because the Let's Go Devils podcast is built to last. Let me tell you. Even though we just lost signal there. Yes, let's see here. Audio is bad. Restart the stream. Listeners, Seagots15 said instead of Starlink, we need WooLink. Hey, that is very good. I love you listeners. You are the most creative people on the face of the earth. But it was just out for a second. Audio is intermittent. Yeah, nope. The satellite dish is right above me right now. It's totally working. It just probably had what we call a little satellite burp. But we actually have no cellular signal here. Just testing out. This is we did this at the outdoor game in out of the Meadowlands, but that is that's like a better area for satellite links. But where I'm at right now, I mean, Tom would know this neck of the woods. There are places where in Northwest Jersey, there's absolutely no signal whatsoever. But anyway, thank you. Yes. Yeah, death, taxes, and the Jets sucking. Calling the New York Jets, says Ted. Yep. Well, all right, folks, going to get out of here. Dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes. So, first time live from the Primetime Radio Mobile Command Center. It's finally up and running. We've done some, experiments here and there. But I'll be at American Whiskey tonight for Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. Also, any breaking news coverage, I'll have it live as soon as possible. So right now we're in our breaking coverage mode right now with this mobile command center. Thank you for everybody participating. So let's do the ceremonial sip. I don't have my mug today here in the mobile command center. Gonna have to change that. But I want to salute you, the Devils fans. We're gonna get through this together. I want Ryan O'Reilly. Give me Ryan O'Reilly or give me death, says Patrick Henry back in 1775. I don't know if he really said that, but something like that. Give me Ryan O'Reilly. Give me death. Hopefully the Devils can pull out one tonight. Thank you to all those tuning in. Till next time. Oh, wait a second. I got to do the ceremonial sip. Till next time, this is the Morning Woo. Let's go, Devils.